You are listening to My Life's Journal, a series of daily journals I write. In this series, I want to explore and understand who I am and what it means to be human. Because there are so many questions for me to answer and so many experiences I've yet to come to terms with. So I want to be honest with you. And that's why I share my daily journals. Hopefully the things I figure out and go through can in some way help or maybe inspire you. Or maybe they just bring you a little comfort. But what this is all about is the experience of today. Because today I live. I want to fall in love with life. So let's make the most of it. What is love? Because I don't feel it yet. And if I don't feel it yet, how do I know what it is? I know desire. And it's an old and dear friend of mine. It lured me into things like sex, into pleasure and wanting. It tricked me into believing it was love. But I was wrong. And I hated desire for the illusion and destruction it brought. It destroyed much of life's beauties for a while, and it still knocks on my door every once in a while. I also know control. He played a rather strict role in my life. He was sure to try and make everything follow a schedule. Everything had to happen as it pleased. It calmed me by making me believe I could and should direct all of my life. It not just tried to control my life, but also the lives of people close to me. And it too tricked me into believing that it was love. And finally, I know fear. A friend I hated but was always part of the parties anyways. I had many ways to disguise itself, one of which was comfort, making me believe that this was all I needed. It told me that I didn't have to change, and if I did, that it was pleasant and comfortable. It manipulated me into believing that it was love too. Love had many forms in my life, but it was far from true love. It wore many faces, each in their own way distinct and destructive. But I want to know what love really is. Because if it isn't desire or control or fear, what can it be then? Are these things not part of love? Hasn't desire taught me that I cannot feel a feeling of emptiness? Hasn't control taught me that I can let go of the strings and enjoy what comes my way? And hasn't fear taught me that I am free to break from any belief I hold? So aren't these things actually part of love? Aren't they good for us? As long as we are the empty vessels that do not reject, deny, or condemn anything. Shouldn't we simply allow ourselves to be filled with whatever comes our way? If our vessel wasn't closed, wouldn't it mean everything was free to come and go? So maybe love isn't what fills us, but the emptiness within us that is filled with joy, fear, kindness, anger, sadness, passion, and so much more. What if love is the emptiness, the silence we all fear so much? Wouldn't that explain why we fear it so much? Because we have no control over it. It is free, it is raw and untamed, and that is what frightens us. But what if love is only the empty vessel for life to enter us? Wouldn't it mean love is part of everything? Wouldn't it mean life is love? And that means that everything we experience in life is in fact one with love. Because it's what should happen. It is what is, and isn't that beautiful? Maybe that's true love. And maybe I feel it for the first time in my life now. Because it's free and filled with everything life can be. But it will never be filled because the vessel must remain open, so that all parts of life may enter and rejoice as one. Maybe the emptiness is the true love we seek.
Oh baby, I was born to hold you tight, kiss you on the cheek, tuck you in at night. And when you're with me, I'm alright. Spend your life with me, 'cause oh, the sun will keep on burning, even when we're grown and old. I'll be the one you hold and you hold me. Spend your life with me, oh spend your life with me, oh spend your life with me. You spend your life with me.